Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. This continues chapter 3, paragraph 1, talking about male and female words. Ahmed and Haywood point out that all paired body parts are effectively female. And I thought I'd just quickly go through some of the paired body parts which may not be female, and other body parts which are words which recurrently occur. So, starting with the word ras, it's not really paired, but it is male. All the words in this diagram which are blue are male. The eyebrows here are known as hajibul ayn. The plural is in the brackets, hawajibun. The eyelid is jafnun, ajfanun. That happens to be a paired object which is male. The temple is sudgh or asdaghun, singular, plural. And eyelashes are hudbun or al-ahdabu, the plural. Hudbul aynain, the eyelashes. And the khudud are the cheeks. So these objects on the left here, though they are paired, they are male. Whereas most of the other objects, such as the eyes, aynun, uyunun, the ears, udhunun, adhanun, the lip, shafa, the plurals are unusual, shifahun wa shafifun, and the teeth, sinnun, asnanun. So if we put one of these words in a sentence, here's an Arabic phrase, lahu aynun nafidhah. To him belong ayn, eyes, or an eye. Nafidha here is a describing word for the word ayn. And ayn, because it's a paired object and not one of these exceptional words, is female. So the describing word for the word ayn is also female, and it's marked by a ta marbuta. So when we say that he has penetrating eyes, the Arabs mean basiratun bil ashya. He's able to see, he has insight into affairs. Udhunun wa'iyah. This occurs in the Quran. It means ears which understand. A lot of the other objects, the human paired body parts, are female. So for example, katif, aktaf, shoulders. Adud, a'da, the forearm, the upper arm. Mirfaq, marafiq is one of the exceptions, which is the elbow, which has been wrongly labeled in this diagram. This is the knee. But anyway, so that belongs up there. Zira'un, adhru'un, the forearm. And the hand. Kaffun is one word, yadun is another word. And the plurals are aydin, if it doesn't have alif lam, and if it's got alif lam, it's al-aydi. And the plural of kaf is a kuf. So again, this is a female word, so let's take an example here. Yad, if we said yadun sawda, this is an Arabic phrase which means a black hand, and what is meant by a black hand is al-mannu bil ma'ruf. Al-man means to a person who does you a favor and then reminds you he did you the favor. So his hand is really black. It's a unpraiseworthy, blameworthy quality. Likewise, teeth, if we put it in a sentence, we can get barazat sin al-radi'. Radi' is the breastfeeding baby, and his teeth are now coming out, baraza. But the reason we've used female to describe sin is because teeth are female. I guess they're multiply paired. And some of the words to do with the lower limb, wirk, warikun, and the plural awrakun is the hip. Fakhidun, afkhadun is the thigh. Saqun, siqan is the lower leg or the shin. And aqib is the heel. And rijl is a word which can mean either the entire leg, min asl al-fakhidh إلى القدم, from the source of the thigh all the way to the foot, or it can just mean qadam, the foot. And then if we look at the fingers, the singular for finger is usbu' or isba', and the plural is asabi'. And fingers are female because they're red in this diagram. And then the individual fingers, starting from the thumb, are ibhamun, the thumb. And if you notice, I've written that in red and blue. That means it's a word which could either be male or female. But when it's used in the plural, it's male. Abahimu. And as-sababa, which is the forefinger or index finger, which is female. Al-wusta, which is the middle finger. Literally, even in Arabic, it literally means the middle. Awsatu is the plural, is female. And then you've got binsar or binsir, both are correct, which means the ring finger. And the plural is banasiru, banasiru. And finally, the little finger, khinsir or khinsir, both are correct, and khanasiru, which is the plural. So all the fingers are female, apart from the thumb in the singular, which can be male or female. So another word is all the words for the private parts, جميع أسماء الفروج, are male, and the thadi, the breasts, though they are paired, are also male. And as for the internal organs, this is the classic line: وكل ما في باطن جسد الإنسان فهو مذكر نحو القلب والفؤاد والطحال والمعي. So all the words inside all the organs inside the human body are male, such as the heart, the chest, the spleen, the intestines, apart from those that end in a ta marbuta, and the other exception is the kabid, the liver, which the plural of which is akbad. So the liver here is red, in other words it's female. These are two kidneys, which is kilah, kilatun, with ending in a ta marbuta, hence they're female. And here is the spleen, tihalun or tuhal is the plural. A couple of other body parts to finish off with. Here is the nape of the neck or the back of the neck. Qafa can be either male or female, and again its plural can be either uqfiyatun. The neck in total, the entire neck, unuq, can be male or female, hence red on blue. A'naqun is the plural, and the tongue, lisanun, can be male or female, and the plurals of the tongue are al-sinah or al-sun. And then finally, in the Hansway book, in the Nahmad and Haywood book, they mention a couple of other words which are female or male by convention. For example, shams is female, ard is female, qamar is male, nar, fire, is female, dar and nafs are also female. So that's just a quick coverage in slightly more detail of some of the concept of the paired body parts presented in that paragraph 1, chapter 3 of the Nahmad and Haywood book. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.